Global supply chains of antimony are dominated by China, and China has been making moves to restrict export of these key minerals. Iran has something that the US desperately wants.
They're also dying to destroy China by weakening Iran.
Later.
互联网上很多人以为美伊冲突是中东问题，是地缘政治的老矛盾。但如果我告诉你，就连美国人自己都开始说这件事真正指向的是中国，你还会这么看吗？最近我在 TikTok 上发现两个有意思的视频，两位背景完全不同的女生，一个是美籍伊朗裔，一个是土生土长的美国人，却得出了几乎一样的结论。美国为什么对伊朗动手，不只是因为安全问题，而是因为伊朗背后连着中国的能源、资源，甚至整个未来产业链。我们常说美伊冲突，美伊冲突，看似表面在中东，实际本质却牵动中国。他们到底说了什么？为什么明明立场不同的人却能得出相同的答案？让我们来看视频。
I wish Iran had nukes right now. If they had nukes right now, they would not be getting bombed recklessly. There's a reason nuclear-armed states like Russia, North Korea, China, USA don't get recklessly bombed. Don't get me wrong, nobody should have nukes. We should be demilitarizing the entire world. Countries with nukes don't tend to use them. They serve as a deterrent. Except for one. There's one country that has used their nukes. USA, only one in Hiroshima, twice. Iran is the last sovereign state of the Middle East. USA is dying to get their hands on their oil, their rare earth minerals, their lithium. They're also dying to destroy China by weakening Iran. 92% of Iran's oil exports go to China. Also a major hub for the Belt and Road Initiative and the digital Silk Road that China's invested trillions into. Iran has the 4th largest oil reserves in the world, 2nd largest natural gas, a shit ton of rare earth minerals. You can count on one hand who is still protected from Western financial capture. The imperialists are going to stop at nothing until they dominate the entire world and all of its resources. So yeah, Iran has no nukes right now, but I wish that they did. Because they are surrounded on all corners by US military bases and are at risk. I hate war because it makes the Americans rich to go to war.
Here's what the US media is not telling you about Iran. In March 2025, Iran publicly confirmed that it had found 7,000 tons of high-purity antimony in one of its central regions. Antimony is a critical mineral, especially if you like bombs. It's used in military-grade alloys, semiconductors, armor-piercing rounds, and in plasma and hypersonic tech. It is also vital for solid-state batteries and quantum computing. Global supply chains of antimony are dominated by China, and China has been making moves to restrict export of these key minerals. And they told the US unequivocally, you are not allowed to use our minerals in your weapons. The US is running out of mineral leverage. If China won't sell to the West, and Iran is closely aligned with BRICS, the US doesn't have very many options left. They can keep trying to dominate new sources geopolitically, or they can try to extract domestically, or they could turn the machine off. Antimony is a gatekeeper resource. It is critical for future tech and war. Iran has something that the US desperately wants, but cannot openly negotiate for. The truth is, the West is running out of sources. Iran holds a critical mineral that cannot be easily sanctioned or replaced. BRICS is already discussing critical mineral cooperation. This includes resource for tech swaps. So the cobalt that the Congo has and the antimony that Iran has, they will make a deal between the two of them on the best way to price and share and sell those resources, while Uncle Sam is told to step back. Multiple Western intelligence assessments confirm that there is zero evidence of any attempt at developing a nuclear weapon by Iran. It's actually just not something that's of interest to them. The nuclear excuse is a smokescreen. The strikes were preemptive not because Iran might build a bomb, but because it has something the West cannot control. Minerals like antimony are not valuable. They're just valuable because they make better missiles, more advanced surveillance technology. The problem is not that the West doesn't have enough of these things. It's that it needs to justify the perpetual military spending There is a revolving door between defense contractors and the Department of Defense. To these guys, every resource is a strategic justification to bomb. The West does not have a supply problem, it has a values problem.
Later.
更有意思的是，当我们把镜头从这些清醒的美国网红转回美国本土，你会发现一个非常割裂的现实。很大一部分普通美国人对这场冲突几乎没有任何清晰的认知。就在最近，美国知名记者唐·雷蒙走上街头，随机采访普通民众对美伊冲突的看法，结果却让人有点意外。年轻的美国男孩完全说不出原因，有的甚至毫不在意，还有的脑子里只有叶子。但与此同时，美国女生组的回答就比男生高明很多。他们有的质疑这场冲突背后的阴谋动机，有的能说出历史原因以及同情平民的苦难。同样是美国人，男女之间认知差距可以说非常巨大。我们一起来看看这段街头采访。
So how do you feel about the war in Iran?
I think Trump's doing the right thing, honestly.
Why so?
I got no comment on that.
You don't know why?
Nah, I'm just taking a guess.
You're just guessing that he's doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think Trump's doing the right thing.
Is this a joke?
What?
Is this a joke?
Yeah.
It's
No,
a joke?
it's not. It's not.
Alright, you can fucking drive home, bro. Or walk home, sorry.
Damn, I don't know what just happened.
But he doesn't even know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just think like it's not good for the economy. Like I don't know. Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck about the war. Smoke weed, get money, fuck bitches. Hell yeah.
So how are you feeling about the Iran war?
I just feel like they're doing all of this to basically cover for the Epstein files. Like, we're not fooled. We know what's going on. They're doing this. They don't want to admit the truth. So you start a war to distract all of the American citizens from what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm actually ashamed, a little bit embarrassed to be calling myself an American with everything that's going on. This is not how America should be. People should come over here to have free lives, independent lives, live their lives, do whatever they want to do. People come to this country to make their dreams come true, not to be locked up in a concentration camp. Like, that's not normal. And they're using the media to distract us from all of that and make us forget. And we shouldn't.
Wow, thank you. How do you feel about the war in Iran?
I think it's horrible. Why? Because you start a war and it's like wishful thinking. So much could go wrong for those people over there. So much has already gone wrong. And there's no plan for action. You kill the Ayatollah, what's going to happen in his place?
Well, they put the son in, who's more of a hardliner.
Yes. And so pretty much what happened to those poor people in Syria about 10 years ago. You know, we had an Arab Spring. Just more chaos for the people that are always caught in the middle.
Later.
看到这里，我其实有一个越来越清晰的判断。美伊冲突表面上看是安全问题，是核问题，是地区博弈，但如果你把这些线索全部串起来，它更像是一场围绕资源、通道和全球主导权的长期博弈。为什么是伊朗？因为伊朗不仅是能源大国，更关键的是，它正好处在一个非常特殊的位置，一头连着中东能源，一头连着欧亚通道。同时又深度参与到中国的能源体系和区域合作当中。换句话说，谁影响伊朗，谁就能在一定程度上影响这条链条，而这条链条最终是会和中国产生交集的。所以从这个角度来看，说美伊冲突和中国完全没有关系，我个人是不太认同的。它不一定是直接针对中国，但在更大的格局里，它确实会对中国的能源安全、资源获取以及战略空间产生影响。这也是为什么前面那两位美国女生，一个讲能源，一个讲矿产，但最后都不约而同地提到了中国。因为当你把问题往深处看，很多事情最终都会汇聚到同一个核心：谁在未来掌握资源，谁在定义规则。显然美国人明白这个国家已经不是美国。再回头看美国国内的那些街头采访，其实也挺有意思。普通人可能并不关心这些复杂的逻辑，但这并不代表这些逻辑不存在。美国的女性群体，尤其是在社交媒体上表达观点的这些人，往往更倾向于去关注社会议题、公共事务，以及这些事件对普通人的影响，而一部分男性则更容易停留在个人体验层面，对宏观问题缺乏兴趣。当然，这并不是绝对的，也不是说所有人都是这样，但从这些片段里，你确实能看到一种趋势。 在同一个国家，不同人对同一件事的理解可以完全处在两个世界。这也带来一个更值得思考的问题：当一个国家内部对战争、资源甚至全球格局的认知都如此割裂的时候，他在做出的那些重大决策究竟代表的是谁的意志？是精英，是资本，还是普通人？或许答案本身就藏在这些街头采访里。这也是我为什么觉得西方一定会越来越重视中国的崛起，因为中国带来的不只是经济体量的变化，而是对整个资源分配、产业链结构甚至全球规则的一种重新塑造。而在这样的背景下，接下来最关键的一个观察点就是4月份的中美元首会面。这次会面其实不只是两国关系那么简单，它某种程度上是在回应一个更大的问题：在新的全球格局下，中美之间是走向竞争博弈，还是能找到某种新的平衡方式？这场会面之后，很多事情可能都会变得更加清晰。所以在我看来，美伊冲突只是一个切口，它真正映射的是一场更大的博弈正在展开。